Today, my friends, we open the doors to a world where tiny pieces of metal carry giant stories, a world filled with forgotten treasures, hidden errors, and coins worth far more than anyone ever imagined. Here on HD Rare Coins 111, we don't just show coins, we reveal the mysteries they've kept buried for decades. So get ready, because the coin you're about to discover might be sitting in someone's pocket right now, waiting for the right eyes to notice its true value. Stay with me, stay focused, and let's begin this incredible journey into the heart of American coin history, where every shine, every scratch, and every small detail has a story to tell and a treasure to reveal. Top 1. From the moment you hold a tiny 10-cent coin in your hand, you may not realize it, but inside this small piece of metal lies a story so rich, so full of unexpected twists, that collectors around the world still chase it with passion. Today, my friends, get ready to enter that world once again. Welcome to another powerful and deeply engaging journey into the history of United States coins. And today, right here on HD Rare Coins, we unravel the incredible story of the Roosevelt 1 dime of the year 2001, a modern coin that may look ordinary, but as you're about to see, it hides rare surprises that can turn a simple pocket find into a valuable treasure. So settle in, listen carefully, and enjoy this full story from beginning to end, because every second of this video will help you understand why some 2001 Roosevelt dimes are worth far more than their tiny face value. And who knows, maybe the dime sitting in your drawer right now could be one of the rare ones we're about to reveal. The year 2001 was a busy period for the US Mint. Billions of coins poured out of high-speed machines, feeding the growing economy. Among them were the small but mighty Roosevelt dimes, coins that carry the legacy of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the man who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. His face has been on the dime since 1946, and by 2001 the design had become so familiar that most people hardly looked at it anymore. But collectors? They looked closer than anyone. And when collectors examined the 2001 dimes, they discovered something surprising. Not all dimes were created equal. Although the 2001P and 2001D Roosevelt dimes were minted in massive quantities, a select number came out with striking visual differences, tiny mistakes, minting errors, and oddities that instantly lifted them above the rest. These are the kinds of coins that make collectors' hearts beat faster, the kinds of coins that turn an everyday pocket find into a treasure hunt. One of the most exciting error varieties of the 2001 dime is the broadstrike error. Imagine a coin missing the protection of its collar ring during the strike. Without that collar, the dime spreads out wider than normal, its edges stretched and flat. For collectors, broad-struck dimes are thrilling because they show the minting process interrupted. For your average person, it might look like a melted dime, but in numismatics, it's pure gold. Another important and often valuable error for this year is the off-center strike. Now this is a mistake that instantly catches the eye. Instead of landing perfectly between the dies, the planchet shifts slightly, or sometimes very dramatically. This causes the design to strike off balance, leaving a blank crescent of metal where the image should be. The stranger the strike looks, the more collectors love it, and the higher the value climbs, but the rarest and most desired category might be the full torch strike, often called FT by specialists. On the reverse of the dime, the torch has beautifully defined vertical lines and sharp horizontal bands. In most ordinary 2001 dimes, these lines appear blurry or incomplete. Only the best, crisply struck examples show a perfect torch with bold lines from top to bottom. These are the beautiful gems that collectors dream about finding in pocket change, and of course, every collector knows to check the proof coins minted at San Francisco. A few 2001 S-proof dimes escaped the mint with unusual frost levels, cameo contrast issues, or minor planchet marks. These tiny imperfections, while subtle, can push the value of an otherwise common proof dime into the hands of serious collectors. So as you listen to this story, imagine all the places these coins have traveled. Through cash registers, pockets, parking meters, glove boxes, vending machines, cup holders, and yet somehow, one rare example can survive untouched, waiting patiently for someone who finally recognizes its worth. This is what makes coin collecting magical. Sometimes the treasures are hiding in plain sight, and to all the coin lovers watching this right now, if you have a 2001 Roosevelt dime at home, check it carefully. Look for the details. Look for the mistakes. Look for the beauty that other people overlook. Because your dime may be far more special than you think. Now we reach the end of our journey, and here comes the most important part, the real market value and auction prices of the rare 2001 Roosevelt dimes. Remember, friends, if you have any coin in your collection that you want us to check, comment below and we will guide you personally. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment on the video. And of course, make sure you like this video to support HD Rare Coins. The rarest and finest 2001 Roosevelt dimes, including high-grade full torch examples and major error strikes, have sold for prices up to $180, with some exceptional off-center or proof errors reaching nearly $400 in top auctions. Top 2. In the world of United States coins, some treasures arrive quietly, hidden in plain sight, traveling through pockets and purses without anyone noticing their true worth. And today, my friends, we are about to reveal one such silent treasure. Welcome back to HD Rare Coins, where every story is a journey, every coin is a character, and every episode pulls you deeper into the world of American numismatics. So sit back, relax, and listen closely, because the story of the Roosevelt one dime of the year 2007 is full of surprises that most people never see coming. Picture yourself in 2007. The world was changing rapidly, new technology rising, old habits fading. But inside the US Mint, the same powerful presses continued their non-stop rhythm, striking coins, billions of them, day and night. Among them were the 2007 Roosevelt dimes, small but endlessly important, carrying the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the president who guided America through some of its most difficult years. Even though billions were minted, collectors soon realized a magical truth. Not every 2007 dime is ordinary. Now let the story unfold. As these coins rolled out of the minting chambers, something fascinating happened. A small percentage emerged with unexpected features, little mistakes, striking anomalies, and beautiful technical qualities that transformed these tiny dimes into rare collectibles. These are the kinds of coins that make collectors search for hours, the kind that turn an average 10-cent piece into a treasure worth keeping for life. One of the most impressive and desirable features in the 2007 dime series is the full torch designation. Look at the back of the coin closely, and you'll see a torch between an olive branch and an oak branch. But here's the secret, only the sharpest, most perfectly struck 2007 dimes show full horizontal and vertical torch bands clearly. Most circulation strikes lack these details. That is what makes a true full torch dime special. It is the sign of superior craftsmanship, a strike so clean and crisp that collectors instantly fall in love with it. In high grades, these full torch dimes are not just attractive, they are rare, but the story gets even deeper when we enter the world of mint errors. Among the most dramatic and eye-catching errors of the 2007 Roosevelt dime is the off-center strike. Imagine a coin where the image sits awkwardly to one side, leaving a blank crescent of metal on the other. The more off-center the strike, the higher the collector interest grows, especially when the date remains visible. These dimes look like they slipped during minting, frozen forever in a moment of pure mechanical chaos. Another thrilling error is the broad strike. When a coin escapes the tight grip of the collar ring that normally controls its shape, it expands outward like a stretched pancake. No ridged edges, no perfect circle, just a beautifully distorted dime with character. For collectors, broad strikes are pieces of minting history, showing exactly what happens when the machinery misbehaves. The clipped planchet error is another favorite among specialists. If the metal strip from which blanks are cut overlaps during punching, the result is a dime missing a curved piece of its edge. These crescent-shaped clips can be small or quite large, and every clipped 2007 dime becomes an instant conversation piece in any collection. And then we come to the proof coins, made with perfection at the San Francisco Mint. These 2007 S-proof dimes often shine with deep cameo contrast, black mirror fields and frosted details. But even among these intentionally perfect coins, mistakes slip through. Some proofs left the mint with incomplete frosting, reverse cameo mismatches, or tiny planchet imperfections that make them stand apart. These unique variations draw collectors in like magnets. Think for a moment about how far one dime can travel. From a minting press to a bank, then into pockets, stores, parking meters, highways, schools, backpacks. Year after year, these coins move through countless hands. And yet somewhere out there, untouched, uncirculated, preserved by luck or accident, lie the rare survivors, the ones with perfect strikes, with dramatic errors, with beauty that only a true coin lover can appreciate. That is why collectors cherish this hobby. Because you never know what hidden treasure might be hiding inside your home, inside your pocket, or inside an old jar that has been sitting in your kitchen for years. So to all my coin lovers listening carefully right now, take a moment after this video to check your own 2007 Roosevelt dimes. Look at the torch. Look at the edges. Look for off-center strikes, broad strikes, clips, or anything unusual. You might be holding something far more valuable than 10 cents, and now, we arrive at the ending, the part many of you wait for. The real market value and auction prices of the rare 2007 Roosevelt dimes. Before I reveal it, remember, if you have any coin you want me to check, comment below and we will guide you personally. Subscribe to HD Rare Coins and comment your finds. And don't forget to like this video to support our channel. The highest quality and rare error examples of the 2007 Roosevelt dime, including full-torched gems and dramatic off-center or broad strike errors, have sold for prices up to $120, while some exceptional proof errors and high-grade varieties have reached nearly $300 in real auctions. Top 3. In the world of American coins, some stories are small, quiet, and almost invisible, yet they hold the power to surprise even the most experienced collectors. And today, my friends, we are about to explore one of those stories. Welcome to HD Rare Coins, where every coin becomes a character and every episode pulls you deeper into a world filled with history, mistakes, beauty, and hidden value. So sit back, listen carefully, and let yourself be carried through the journey of the Roosevelt one dime from the year 2013, a coin that proves even the smallest denomination can hide incredible secrets. Imagine the year 2013. Smartphones were evolving, the world was becoming faster, and millions of transactions happened every day using coins no one ever looked at closely. But inside the US Mint, powerful machines continued to strike Roosevelt dimes at lightning speed. Billions were minted, each one born from a blank metal disc, pressed with over 100 tons of force, and sent out into the world. Most of these 2013 dimes lived ordinary lives, passing through stores, bus counters, wallets, and pockets. But a tiny number of them had a different destiny. These were the special ones. The rare ones. The flawed ones. The ones that collectors dream about. Let's start with the story of the coin itself. The Roosevelt dime had been in production for decades. By 2013, carrying the proud portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. On the reverse, the famous torch stands between an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But in the 2013 series, the real magic lies not in the design, but in the errors and striking variations that emerged. Collectors soon discovered that some 2013 Roosevelt dimes were struck with exceptional sharpness. These became the coveted full torch examples. Look closely at the back of any dime. The torch has vertical lines and horizontal bands. Most coins from circulation do not show these details fully. But a genuine full torch dime displays every ridge perfectly. These are the diamonds of the series, rare, eye-catching, and highly collectible in high grades. But let me take you into the world of mint errors, where things get truly exciting. Among the most dramatic and valuable are the off-center 2013 dimes. These errors happened when a blank planchet wasn't seated correctly before the strike. The result? A coin with part of the design missing, shifted to one side, with a blank crescent on the other. The further the strike is shifted, especially with the date still showing, the more valuable the coin becomes. These pieces look like the mint froze in the middle of chaos, capturing an accident forever in metal. Then we have the broad strike errors. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the collar that normally holds it in place. The result is a dime that spreads outward, losing its reeded edge and gaining a wide, stretched shape. These coins look bizarre and beautiful, like they escaped the rules of minting for a moment. Collectors love broad strikes because they show the raw power of the press's point. One of the most visually striking errors of 2013 is the clipped planchet error. A portion of the coin's edge is missing, cut away in a perfect curved shape. These clips can be big or small, but each one makes the coin instantly unique. When the curvature is large and clean, the value increases significantly, but the story doesn't end there. In 2013, the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced billions of circulation dimes, yet a few stunning mistakes slipped into the batch. Some coins were discovered with die cracks, thin raised lines caused by fractures in the minting dies. Others had die chips, where small pieces of the die broke away, causing blob-like metal bumps on Roosevelt's face, near the torch, or in the lettering. These minor errors may be small, but to specialists, they are fascinating fingerprints of the minting process. And then we have the proof coins from San Francisco, the 2013 S dimes. These are shiny, mirror-like beauties made for collectors. But even among proofs, accidents happen. Some came with incomplete cameo frosting, or uneven mirrored fields, or even tiny planchet imperfections that escaped quality checks. Proof errors are rare because of strict manufacturing control, and when one gets out, it becomes a prized discovery. Think for a moment about how many 2013 dimes are still floating out there today. In drawers. In old jars. In coin rolls from banks. Maybe even inside your home right now. And inside that enormous sea of ordinary coins may be a handful of extraordinary pieces, error dimes, full torch gems, and unexpected treasures waiting to be found. That is the magic of coin collecting. Every coin carries a story. Every coin carries a mystery. And every coin carries the possibility of value hiding behind something most people ignore. So coin lovers, treasure hunters, and collectors listening closely, make sure to check your 2013 Roosevelt dimes. Look at the torch. Look at the edges. Look for cracks, chips, off-centers, clips, or anything unusual. Your 10-cent coin may be worth much more than you think. And now we come to the final and most awaited part of our journey, the real market price and auction value of the rare 2013 Roosevelt dimes. Before I reveal the numbers, remember to comment below if you have any coin you want us to check. Our channel will guide you and help you identify your treasures. Make sure you subscribe to HD Rare Coins and leave a comment to support us. And don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover hidden gems. High-grade full torch 2013 dimes and rare error varieties, including dramatic off-center strikes, broad strikes, clips, and special proof errors, have sold in real auctions for prices up to $100, with some exceptional specimens reaching nearly $200. Top 4. In the vast universe of United States coins, some pieces slip through our hands every day without receiving even a single glance. Yet hidden among those simple, everyday coins are tiny treasures waiting to be discovered. And today, my dear coin lovers, we open the door to one such treasure. Welcome back to HD Rare Coins, where every story is a journey, every coin has a heartbeat, and every episode captures your full attention from the first second to the last. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully as we explore the secretly fascinating world of the Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 2014. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the America of 2014. A world moving fast, technology changing at lightning speed, people living busy lives, and millions of coins being struck at the US Mint. Among this ocean of new currency came the little 2014 Roosevelt dime, small in size, but mighty in history. Most people looked at it, and saw only 10 cents. But collectors, true collectors, saw something more. They saw potential. They saw hidden rarity. They saw the possibility of errors, varieties, and flawless strikes that could transform an ordinary coin into a remarkable piece of numismatic art. The Roosevelt dime design, unchanged for decades, still honors Franklin D. Roosevelt with dignity and clarity. His profile faces left, detailed and strong. On the reverse, the famous torch shines between two branches, olive for peace, oak for strength. But in 2014, the real magic wasn't the design, it was the details. The tiny details that most eyes miss. One of the greatest surprises of the 2014 dime series is the full torch strike, those exceptionally sharp dimes where every ridge, every band, every groove of the torch is fully defined. Only a small portion of circulation coins achieve this level of precision. To collectors, these full torch examples are prized gems, especially in high mint state grades. They represent perfect timing, perfect pressure, and perfect craftsmanship, all captured in a single strike, but the real thrill arrives when we step into the world of mint errors, those magical mistakes that turn common coins into rare collectibles. Let's begin with one of the most dramatic and eye-catching mistakes, the off-center strike. A 2014 dime struck off-center can appear as if it slid during minting. Imagine a design pushed to one side, leaving an empty crescent of silver metal on the other. The more off-center the strike, especially if the date remains visible, the more valuable and fascinating the coin becomes. These errors look like the minting process froze mid-motion, creating a snapshot of pure mechanical chaos. Next, we meet the broad strike error, a favorite among collectors. This occurs when the coin is struck without the collar, causing it to expand outward. The dime becomes wider, stretched, and lacking the reeded edge we normally expect. A 2014 broad strike dime is like a rebel, breaking the rules of its shape and form, making it stand out instantly in any collection. Another treasure of the 2014 dime series is the clipped planchet. These errors happen when the blank metal discs overlap during punching, causing a curved portion of the coin to be missing. A clipped planchet dime is a conversation starter. It's quirky, unique, and completely authentic. Large curved clips are especially rare and instantly boost a coin's desirability, but let's go even deeper into the details of 2014. Many circulation dimes from this year show die cracks, fine, raised lines caused by tiny fractures in the dies used to strike the coins. Some cracks appear across the portrait or along the rim, creating exciting varieties that collectors enjoy hunting for. There are also die chips, tiny blobs of extra metal caused by broken or damaged die pieces. These chips can form on Roosevelt's nose, inside the lettering, or near the torch. Although small, these details make each coin one of a kind, and now we enter the world of the San Francisco Mint Proofs, the 2014 S dimes. These mirror-finished beauties are struck with care and precision. But even here, imperfections escape. Some coins show frosting inconsistencies, where the frosted areas are uneven. Others display weak cameo contrast, or tiny planchet flaws. Proof errors are exceptionally rare because of strict quality control, making any flawed proof from 2014 a collector's dream. Think about it for a moment. How many 2014 dimes circulate today? Millions. Maybe billions. They sit quietly in drawers, coffee cans, piggy banks, and pockets. But among them are rare survivors, error coins, full torch beauties, perfectly preserved mint state gems. And one of those treasures could be sitting in your home right now, waiting to be discovered. That is the incredible thrill of coin collecting. Every single coin offers a moment of possibility. A chance to uncover a hidden story, a forgotten mistake, or an unexpected rarity. The 2014 Roosevelt dime may be small, but its story is enormous. So my dear collectors, after watching this video, don't forget to check your 2014 dimes. Look closely at the torch. Study the edges. Examine the portrait and the fields. Search for off-center strikes, broad strikes, clips, cracks, or chips. You never know, your ordinary dime might be a rare one worth far more than 10 cents. And now, we reach the final moment, the real market value and auction prices of rare 2014 Roosevelt dimes. But before I reveal the numbers, remember this: comment below if you want us to check any coin you found. We will guide you with pleasure. Make sure to subscribe to HD Rare Coins and leave your comments to support the channel. And don't forget to like this video so more treasure hunters can join us. High-grade full torch 2014 Roosevelt dimes and rare error varieties, including dramatic off-center strikes, broad strikes, large clips, and unusual proof errors, have sold in real auctions for prices up to $100, with some extraordinary examples reaching nearly $200. Top 5. In the world of United States coins, there are stories hidden in the smallest places. Sometimes the tiniest coin carries the biggest surprise. And today, my friends, we uncover one of those surprises. Welcome back to HD Rare Coins, where every video takes you deep into the heart of American numismatics, where each coin becomes a character and every detail becomes a moment of discovery. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully, because today's journey takes us into the mysterious world of the Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 2016, a coin many people ignore, but collectors know better. Let us travel back to the year 2016. The world was changing fast. Technology was evolving, currencies were shifting, and yet the humble Roosevelt dime continued its long tradition. Small, silver-colored, made from copper and nickel, this tiny coin carried the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most influential presidents in American history. Billions were produced, struck at powerful speeds, moving from mint to circulation within seconds. Most people held this coin without even noticing it. But collectors? They knew that within the 2016 batch, a few exceptional treasures were born. These treasures didn't shout. They whispered. They hid quietly inside pockets, purses, cash registers, and bank rolls. They waited patiently for someone with an eye for detail, someone who understood that a dime is never just a dime. The true beauty of the 2016 Roosevelt dime appears when you begin to look closer, much closer. The first highlight is the rare and coveted full torch designation. On the reverse of the dime, the famous torch stands tall between the olive branch and the oak branch. But not all dimes show this torch in perfect detail. Only a small portion of the 2016 coins captured every line, every band, every groove with razor-sharp clarity. These full torch examples are highly prized by collectors because they represent near-perfect striking conditions. When you find a 2016 dime with strong, clear torch bands, you've found a little piece of minting excellence. But now, let's step into the world of true excitement, the world of mint errors. Imagine a coin being pressed at incredible speed. The machinery is powerful, the force is immense, and sometimes, things go wrong. And when they do, rare and valuable mint errors are born. One of the most dramatic errors from 2016 is the off-center strike. Imagine holding a dime where the design sits too far to one side, leaving a blank crescent of empty metal. These are instantly eye-catching pieces. A 2016 off-center dime with the date still visible can be worth far more than its face value. The more dramatic the shift, the rarer and more desirable the coin becomes. Another exciting mint error is the broad strike. This happens when the coin is struck without the collar that normally shapes it. The result? A stretched, wider than usual dime with smooth edges instead of reading. A 2016 broad strike looks almost like a melting coin caught in mid-transformation, strange, beautiful, and completely unique. Then there is the clipped planchet error, a favorite among collectors. These occur when blank metal sheets overlap before punching, leading to a dime missing a curved slice along its edge. These clips come in different shapes and sizes, but large, clean clips are incredibly attractive to error collectors. A clipped 2016 dime instantly stands out because it is natural, authentic, and impossible to replicate without mint machinery, but the surprises do not end there. Some dimes from 2016 display die cracks, where small fractures in the minting dies create thin, raised lines across the coin. Others show die chips, little bumps of extra metal caused by missing die fragments. These tiny imperfections turn ordinary coins into personality-rich collectibles. They tell a story of the minting process itself, imperfect, powerful, and alive. Now let's move to the San Francisco Mint, which produced the 2016 proof dimes. These coins were struck with mirror-like fields and frosted details, making them miniature works of art. But even here, in a place known for precision, errors slipped through. Some proof dimes show weak frosting, leaving uneven cameo contrast. Others have tiny planchet flaws or polishing marks that make them stand out in the eyes of specialists. Proof errors, especially in modern years like 2016, are incredibly rare, and when found, they become valuable treasures. Think of how many 2016 dimes you've seen over the years. They're everywhere: restaurants, stores, pockets, car cup holders, old drawers, forgotten piggy banks. And yet, hidden among these millions are the rare ones. The special ones. The minting miracles that survived unnoticed, waiting for someone like you to discover them. That is the magic of being a collector. Every coin becomes a possibility. Every dime becomes a mystery. And every moment spent searching brings you one step closer to uncovering history, artistry, and value hiding in plain sight. So coin lovers, treasure hunters, and dedicated collectors, after this video, go check your 2016 Roosevelt dimes. Look for the full torch detail. Check the edges. Look for cracks, clips, or anything unusual. You never know, your next big discovery might be sitting inside your pocket right now. And now, we come to the final and most awaited part of the video, the real market value and auction prices of the rare 2016 Roosevelt dimes. But before I reveal the value, remember this: comment below if you have any coin you want us to check. Our channel will happily guide you. Don't forget to subscribe to HD Rare Coins, and make sure you comment and like this video to support our work and help more collectors join the journey. Rare error varieties and high-grade full torch 2016 Roosevelt dimes have sold in real auctions for up to $100, with some exceptional, dramatic error examples reaching nearly $200.